see to that they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that. If she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Boston playing for the home crowd again tonight. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
And it's Ingram missing. No doubt Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a three-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle. Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Garnett to the middle. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Back to Barnes. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Assisted.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Garnett with the slam.
Posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And when it comes to R.J. Barrett, what do you think, Doris, about his development?
Well, we know he's got a scorer's mindset, and he's excellent off the dribble. The key for his growth is just he's got to become a consistent shot maker from deep. Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Astor quickly. Screen by Pirtle. And here's Barrett. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now, here's quickly. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Stolen by Quickly. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And some good young players on the Raptors. But, Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list. A really well-rounded player. But here's the reality reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long. The possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
Here's quickly, following the score by Kevin Garnett. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the legal screen is set. Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Barnes looking around. On the wing, Barnes. Ingram wide open. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Boston trailing. Garnett, right side. Here's White. And the layup is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Ingram. On the wing, Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. And it's Ingram missing.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Brown. KG, that's good. 10 points for Kevin Garnett.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And taken away by Brown. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Celtics lead by 2. And the second.
Toronto, 14.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here's Shed. It's Dick on the wing. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Garnett. Got a piece of it. It's Dick on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the bunches. Thank you, Allie. Chalk up 2 there.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Down low. Garnett with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Outside Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Pass to Abaji. On the clock. Here's Dick. Oh, good on the triple. The Celtics with the lead. And here is Tatum. Throws it down, JT.
went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And that one is good.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Three-pointer, Pritchard knocks down the three ball. Pritchard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's Dick, and the layup's good off the glass. Dick's got 8 points in the quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Here's Shed. Over Pritchard. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Hauser with the ball. Here's Queta. And another basket for Boston.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Pirtle. Rebound Boston.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Back to Hauser. And Barnes comes to help. Ingram with the steal. And it's quickly in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the Raptors miss again. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Pritchard. 11 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. 6 seconds left here in the second. Here's Pirtle. And Boucher sends it back. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
To the inside. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ingram. Puts it up from 17. And he comes up with the deuce. Ingram's got 10.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
And Doris, a measured pace for the Celtics. Don't rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at 3, you take it.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Garnett.
He's in such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
A 3 from Quickly, and Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
The assist.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Garnett. Pirtle with the steal. Inside. Now Quickly. Nothing on the board. Now here's Ingram. There's the three. Right wing. The three. The putback. And there's Barrett putting it right back in. Now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
Well, that's about hustle and having a knack for knowing where the shot's coming off. R.J. Barrett on the glass. This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough. All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Doris, nowadays, we see lots of high school transfers amongst elite players. One example, Scotty Barnes.
No, exactly, Kevin. This young man attended 3 different high schools, and I think what each guy is trying to do is raise the level of competition.
For the tie, and the layup is good. Barnes has got the game tied up here for Toronto.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And stolen by Barnes. Out to Barrett. For the lead, Jason Tatum grabs the ball. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Some changes for Toronto. Pass to Boucher. Now Pritchard. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Deflects the pass. Pass to Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Pritchard. There's the triple. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Here's Dick. 8 points for him. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pritchard. In the corner, it's Boucher. Here's Shireman. Dick defending. Top of the key. Shireman can't hit. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Raptors lead by 2. We'll take a quick break.
The Raptors, 41.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Raptors with the lead. Here's Shed. Dick in the corner. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here's White. Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes in.
Well, how about that drive by Derek White? This guy has so much to his game.
To the inside. Mobile.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Garnett. Oh, Garnett massive.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Down low. It's stolen by Garnett. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks so much. Ingram outside. Pass to Barrett. Back to Ingram. Barnes outside. And the dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Now Brown. He's covered by Ingram. With his first shot attempt, the offensive rebound. And another shot. Can't get it to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Quickly. Count it.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Celtics trailed by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now here's Tatum. Here's Garnett. 5 on the clock. Now Brown. It's off target.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Count it!
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Quickly. Misses the 3. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Tatum. Garnett fires. And he misses the J.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Here's Tatum, and stolen by Barnes. Barrett. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Oh, that's a big-time rip by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
Now Garnett. Garnett just attacking the rim.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And it's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he found an opening he liked that time and took full advantage of what the defense gave him.
And stolen by Barnes.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Raptors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Barnes.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Garnett! And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up.
I'm out of this world, not your run of the millin'. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the billin'. And I'm chillin' with you like Jack. I and I mag, drive a Benz on a lack. Man, I been in the back with the in the stores. I been out front with the thugs and the guards. I been on the yard with the. I only run with. I'm popular, I'm a rap star, but I live like a rock star, running from the car. I drop bars on slaps that knock hard, and I charge for this. I'm sick of the Mars, and I treat my like an ATM card. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. She's in the building and she's feeling herself. She's looking bad, but I'm willing to help. Stop it, baby, you're yourself. Come on, I got your back. We can chill in my delt. I'm feeling myself too. Man, just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch the stove before 2. We can hit my go get some. You still wanna kick it? We can. It won't cost you much. I'm a good buy. On discount, goodbye. I look like Mr. Frank. No dough, you can't with me. Get the f out. You still on my delt? You're full of and I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast bad boy. I represent it. Trey, that's a bad to it. Is it rented? Hardy, hard. Very funny. You don't hear my tummy. I guess my money. My stomach ain't growling. I'm styling and wildin'. I want my own island. Bet you I'ma get it. I switch hits, play with both mitts. I'm after yo. He ain't doing it right. She's after yo scritch. And I'm after hers with these mackin' words. Nerd, I thought squares stayed sharp. You're nothing but a mark in a bucket.